Welcome to a special bonus episode of the Savvy Shopkeeper Retail Podcast. I'm your host, Kathy Cruz, and today I'm sharing some exciting news, the kind of news that can change the trajectory of your business and even your life. If that sounds dramatic, I don't mean it to be, but it's true, so just keep listening. This announcement is about a brand new intimate event that I've been working on. In fact, my team has been working on for a long time. It's a 2-day conference designed specifically for retail store owners like you who are ready to level up, attract more foot traffic, increase your e-commerce orders, and grow your business in impactful ways. First off, let's talk about what makes this conference so special. If you've attended large-scale events in the past, you might have been left feeling overwhelmed or stuck in a sea of lots of people and wondering how to actually apply the information you've learned. This conference isn't like that. We're keeping it small and intimate. So you're not just another face in the crowd. You'll have the chance to connect deeply with like-minded store owners who share your challenges and your drive. That's the big thing, right? This is about real connections, meaningful takeaways, and walking away with a renewed sense of purpose for your store. That's probably one of the most impactful things about the events that I host. So for details about the conference, it's Sunday and Monday, May 18th and 19th, 2025. So we're I'm recording this on January 19th, so we're about 5 months away. It will be in Cleveland, Ohio, technically Lakewood, Ohio. It's the first suburb just west of downtown. So this is my hometown. Cleveland's my hometown. And it's going to be nice to host something so close to home. The venue that we're hosting this in is called Biographie. It's owned by a Master Shopkeepers member and one of my besties, Maureen Koopman. She owns a suite of event venues under the brand Collab Concepts. We will link her website in the podcast description because, first of all, her website is incredible. Everything she does is amazing. And Biographie is her biggest venue. It's located in the Lake Erie building. It's a really cool industrial building that houses lots of small businesses and lots of local artists. The building is also known as the Screw Factory because of its history as a screw and fastener manufacturing plant. So let's talk about the agenda. And what you can expect over these 2 days. So first of all, the sessions. The sessions during this conference will be more like mini workshops. The sessions aren't a teaser to anything. It's real, useful, and instructional information. We're also going to have a special happy hour event that's tied in with a panel discussion. And I think this has always been, when I do something really, really intimate like this, it's one of, I feel like, the favorite parts of the events that I host. You'll hear real stories from successful store owners who've been where you are and have either turned things around or have really helpful information about getting traffic. And of course, there will be time for Q&A so you can ask those burning questions. Meals. Your ticket will include, it won't include travel or accommodations, but it does include every meal, including the happy hour event, which will have an incredible selection of hot hors d'oeuvres. So you don't have to think about where you're going to go to lunch, where you're going to drive to, how are you going to be hungry during the event for people like me who are like, I can't be hangry. I need to be fed so that I can pay attention and focus. We really want you to focus on the learning, the connecting, and the growing. And we will do our best to accommodate those of you with gluten concerns and food allergies. Okay, so why do you need to attend? You might be wondering, why should I invest my time and money into this conference? And that's a great question. Here's what I've learned over the years of working with independent store owners and hosting events. The biggest transformations happen when you step out of your daily routine and into an environment designed for growth. That's exactly what this event is. It's a space for you to take a step back, take a 10,000 foot view of your business, and then start to dig in, like we peel the onion and the layers, so that you can get some clarity on what you need to do next. Not only that, but our past attendees have described our events as life-changing and business transforming. Like seriously, it's some of the best feedback that I get. A lot of it is because of the connections that you'll make and the insights that you gain, not just from me teaching, but from having these conversations with everyone else in the room. And then the energy that you take home, it's like nothing else. So there is a power of community, and that's important too. It really, I can't even talk. It is about the people that you meet in this room. So if you've ever felt isolated as a store owner, and let's be honest, it happens to so many of us that run an independent retail business. This is your chance to break out of that bubble. If you have any reservations about connecting with other store owners, I promise you our community is amazing. Imagine walking into a room filled with people who get it, who get you, who understand the ups and downs of retail life, and who want to see you succeed. That's the big thing. This conference isn't just about learning from me, it's about learning from each other. The conversations you'll have during lunch or over a cup of coffee in between breaks, during the happy hour. You never know what's going to spark that next big idea. So what will you walk away with after this conference? And I already feel like I've conveyed a lot of that, but here are just a few things. Sessions specific to brick and mortar store owners with strategies to increase your store's foot traffic and your online traffic, plus sales. Tools and templates. Like that's the thing is I love to give resources that you can actually use. And I'm going to do this a lot during the conference so that it simplifies your day-to-day operations. Connections, again, I've mentioned with other store owners who could really become lifelong friends. The one thing about master shopkeepers, and I just saw it when I was in Atlanta at America's Mart because I decided at the last second to go, are seeing the people who have established real, true friendships, like watching some of them navigate the showrooms with each other. Shout out to Kate and Christine. Watching some of them go to dinner and make sure that they go to dinner every time they go to these markets so that they can spend time with each other. It's beautiful. And then most importantly, and I mentioned this already, is just the renewed energy. If you're feeling like, man, I'm in a bit of a slump, I need a refresher, I need connection, I need to come back and feel really good about my store so that you can take it to the next level. That's one thing that you'll take away from this. So we do have a limited number of seats, and we've already started selling to master shopkeepers. I think we have 20 of the 60 seats claimed. But when the 60 seats are gone, they're gone. And I could have gone bigger for this event, but it was really important for me to have a space that's comfortable. Like we could have put 3 people at a table. And I told Kristen, our event planner, I said, I want them to be comfortable at a table. So we're putting 2 at a table so that you have space. You also have some privacy, right? Like for me, when I attend these conferences, I write a lot of personal things into GoodNotes, into my iPad. And I don't necessarily want someone, directly next to me seeing what I'm writing. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but some of it is really private and personal. So we want to give you space. So just know that once the 60 seats are gone, they're gone. We also have a really comprehensive Google Doc to help you plan your travel and accommodations. And we have a private Facebook group so that you can facilitate traveling and maybe planning some of that travel with other people so that you can share and save on expenses. So if you're ready to join us, if you're like, Kathy, I've just been waiting for you to share about this, you've teased it, I'm ready to book a ticket, you're going to go to savvyshopkeeper.com/conference to grab your spot. All the details, including the exact location, the agenda, the pricing, the travel details, the Google Doc, it's all on that page, savvyshopkeeper.com/conference. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me too. I mean, if you're in Master Shopkeepers, you know how to get a hold of me. And if you're not in Master Shopkeepers and you want to DM me, go ahead and do that on Instagram. I'm at Savvy Shopkeeper on Instagram. Happy to answer all the questions. So it's time for my final thoughts and time to wrap up this bonus episode. I chose the theme of get traffic very intentionally because foot and online traffic was the number 2 pain point for store owners who took my survey last year. And I know this generally, right? It's not like I don't know all of you in that sense. I know that, but the survey is always really helpful to me. Cash flow was number 1. And I'm covering that in the year-long cash flow clarity program in Master Shopkeepers this year. So I'm addressing cash flow through Master Shopkeepers, and I'm addressing the pain point of traffic, both foot and online traffic, in the conference. So before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. The success of your store isn't just about the products you sell or the services you offer. It's about how you show up for your business, your customers, and really for yourself. This conference is your opportunity to show up in a really big way. I know conferences are an investment, but they're an investment in you and in your business. And if you want to do things differently, if you want to learn new skills, if you want to learn about new software programs and the ability to attract more people to your store and then convert them into sales and online orders, this is an opportunity for you. I truly believe that this event has the power to transform not just your store, but your mindset, your strategy, and your confidence as a business owner. So you're going to visit savvyshopkeeper.com/conference, and we will link it in the podcast episode description for you too if you want more information and you want to grab your seat. I really hope to see you in May.